Thanks to Sank family. We are back with the songstress, AALIYAH Nicole.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I love the name AALIYAH Nicole.
Thank you.
How did you get AALIYAH Nicole? Is that your stage name or is it actually your birth certificate?
It is my stage name, half my real name. Aaliyah is my birth given name by my mother and father. It actually means, it's a Hebrew name. It means the exalted one to rise above. And Nicole is my mother's name. It's just Nicole.
I love the way that you know what your name means. I love that.
Thank you.
A lot of people walking around with these names that have meaning behind it and don't even know the meaning or the impact that their name serves purpose. I love it.
Yeah.
Exalted one?
Yes,
that's
the
pretty dope.
Exalted one, yeah.
Ooh, and then your songstress. How does that relate to Aaliyah, the late great Aaliyah?
Well, I like my music. First and foremost, I grew up singing in church. So that foundation alone, not only did it train my ear, but it also gave me a different, I guess, connection to music that is rare. It's rare to find. Because
when you say grew up in church, when you say grew up in church, like
grew up singing in church, in the church choir.
Right. And what was it? Black church? Was it? Only because there's a difference.
Yeah, no, you can ask. It's okay.
Yeah.
It was. I grew up Catholic.
Okay.
I'm Haitian, so of course that's like the that's what it is.
Okay.
However, the church choir, we brought that spice to the church choir.
Love it.
It was called Faith in Action Church Choir, and people would anticipate for us to sing because if you're Catholic, you know what it's like.
Listen, my mind went there immediately when you said Catholic. I said, "Oh, you harmonize
hit the snooze button?"
Listen, I was like,
no offense, but it's okay because you see it every day when you go to other church. I love visiting other churches because the music is different because whoever's in charge of said music.
Right.
So it may be a guy with the guitar, maybe a person with the piano, or the guy on the organ.
Right.
And we had both. Believe it or not, we had a guy on an organ and the guy on
the
the
Catholic church.
Wow.
Yes. Was it electric?
So no,
Oh,
it's acoustic.
I'm doing too much. Okay.
But I grew up. So I started when I was 7, and I've seen everyone change. I did the traditional Catholicism music when we had the organ guy, but then when he left because of familial issues, they switched it with the piano guy who was the advocate to hey, let's switch it up. We're gonna still keep it traditional, but we're gonna add that breakdown in the middle real quick, and add some keys real quick so the congregation can stay awake. So God bless their souls.
Yes.
So and anyways, it was fun to do that for me because not only did it challenge my writing skills because we would rework certain music, as popular music, and put it in to how great thou art. Switch up to
Catholic church, and you guys were able to
the point that the priest would have to guys, next Sunday can we not I love it. Everybody's coming up, you guys did great, but the priest is like, next Sunday let's just tone it down a little bit.
That's
keep it
dope.
traditional because it's a certain event or something that we have to follow what it is. But other than that, everyone loved it, and
so the whole Sister Act vibe, right?
Exactly. Yes.
How dope is that?
A modern version.
So you are Haitian,
yes,
and you're
Jamaican and Panamanian.
Nice.
Yeah, quite a mix. I say all three crazies, but a little bit of everything.
You speak Spanish as well as Creole.
That's the sad thing. I know a little bit of each, but I could have any job I want if I could speak all three. But I can fake it to make it. That's
COVID
for sure.
has taught us to embellish our resumes. So, you guys, I'm not saying that Sex to Sex supports that, but B supports that.
Yeah. But when we need to finesse the system, yes.
Pretty much, because you can understand it. You definitely can. And it's comme si, comme ça, right? Yeah. See. All right, so let's talk about your music.
Yes.
Listen. What is it that you have for us as far as your coming out song? Oh,
well,
on a coming out date. No pun intended.
No, it's okay. I first and foremost, I started out with 4 singles. My first song I wrote. Let me backtrack a little bit. The first song I ever recorded, I was 16, and then it didn't, production wise, I wasn't satisfied with it. So it kind of took a hit to my self-esteem because I was like, darn, I know the lyrics are awesome, but it didn't come together. So I took a break. 21 was when I decided to you know what, I'm gonna buckle down and give myself a year to really go in and figure everything out. And I'm grateful for that because I came out with some really dope music, and the project is called Luxor, Alpha and Omega.
Ooh.
It's Yes, Luxor is a city in Egypt, Africa. It's the first city. It's actually was built by Queen Mut and King. Forgive me, I can't remember his name. I got a blank there, but I focus on Queen Mut only because that's what I was called growing up. In school, I know harsh words. I was called an Oreo. Positive.
Listen.
Yes, I found a positive way to outlet that because I didn't want to feel like, okay, you guys are just making fun of me because of the way I talk, because I don't talk the way you do, because I actually enunciate my words. And it's okay, but I'm going to educate you at the end of the day. You can call me a what, but I'm a queen. I was a queen in the past life.
Listen, we have more from Queen Aaliyah in just a moment. You guys feel free to log on to Syncs to Sync TV at www.syncs2sync.tv. We'll be back.